Today's horoscope, Sagittarius June 4, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Concerns related to communications, learning, daily affairs, and keeping abreast of your studies or personal interests can be stronger on your mind early today. You hate to be out of the loop, but pulling yourself away may be necessary for your peace of mind. Aim to take a break from overthinking. Try not to let a desire to control things interfere with an agreement or relationship. You may have a hard time not dwelling on problem areas, but the rewards are excellent for doing so. As the day advances, it's easier to let go of tension. It feels good to accept, have faith, and enjoy yourself. You see others in a more forgiving light, and you recognize that worrying too much will set you back. The moon is spinning high above us today. As she does, she will gracefully traverse over the degrees of Virgo. This ensures that you'll take on this sign's grounded, sensual vibes. During this period, you may notice that you feel more nurturing, domestic, and giving to others whom you love. Consider being of service now. This could feel tremendously rewarding on the deepest of levels. If there has been any confusion about your personal or romantic life, use this energy to ground yourself and honestly assess the facts and the details. If your routine has gotten stale, this is a good day to make changes to rejuvenate it. Find a way to break out of the mold. Figure out a way to work your creative talents into your job. Today's energy gives you the power to see through the many ways you may try to hide the truth from yourself at times. You are especially receptive and able to understand that there are no cutting corners under this transit. Physically, you may suffer from lack of exercise or overeating. Emotionally speaking, you would do well to communicate what you are feeling to your loved ones in more ways than one, so that you can be sure they get your point. You'll likely find that you can talk your way through anything on this day. With a vibration occurring, your ability to express yourself will come readily. This is an opportune time for you to address whatever you've got on your plate. Whether you have a virtual meeting or an evaluation on your agenda, you'll come through with flying colors. Make the most of this by facing the events with confidence. Later at home, take time to express your affectio. NS in caring. Your family will love to hear this. Having the moon in your career sector as Mars moves into his final 2 weeks in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery is no threat, but it is a chance for some future proofing. A day after the moon wrapped up its last visit to an adventurous part of your chart before Mars leaves, something that has added fuel to his passion for adventure and a hunger for life's richer experiences and giving you a better sense of where to chan. Elvis, it is now helping you prepare for his next step. In 14 days, Mars will return to fire things up on the career front, with a chance first to check in. At the same time that Venus moves into her final 3 days in your romantic sector, Jupiter moves into his final 7 days in your relationship sector today. While the planets of love and luck are having to compete with the new working week for your attention and they are getting ready to leave, both have the kind of backup that makes your job more about leading the way, knowing that the journey will continue. Daily Planetary Overview. Have you ever had one of those days where what you say just doesn't land the way you intended? You try to be clear, thoughtful, even kind, but somehow the message gets lost in translation. Maybe your tone is off, or the timing just isn't right, or the person on the receiving end hears something different from what you meant. If that sounds familiar, today's cosmic energy might help you make sense of it. If you've been sitting on a decision, one of those choices you've wrestled with for weeks or even months, this is a day when clarity might finally break through. Something within you stirs. You might suddenly know what to do, even if it goes against the grain or means leaving something behind. These kinds of moments where instinct meets readiness are powerful. Trust them. This isn't impulsivity, it's intuition sharpened by patience. Maybe it's a career move you've been contemplating, a boundary you've needed to set, or even a lifestyle change that feels overdue. Whatever it is, now is a beautiful time to choose what serves you and to release what doesn't. Change can be unsettling, but there's a quiet kind of confidence that comes from making choices in alignment with your deeper values. And once you decide, the support you need begins to reveal itself. As you begin to step into this new version of yourself, you'll notice how others respond. When you share your plans with genuine excitement, people naturally gravitate toward your vision. Your enthusiasm is magnetic. And even more importantly, you're in a place now where you're open to receiving support without suspicion or resistance. You're learning that accepting help is not a weakness, it's a strength. It's a recognition that we're all connected, and that collaboration can move us further than isolation ever could. Take a moment today to reflect. Is there a decision you've been avoiding that suddenly feels clearer now? Have you noticed someone in your life offering support that you've been hesitant to accept? Is there a conversation you've been meaning to revisit with a little more grace, a little more clarity? If so, today may be the perfect day to revisit those themes. But remember, progress isn't about perfection. It's about showing up honestly, doing your best with what you have, and being willing to learn from the process. In fact, consider this your invitation to pause and realign. There's strength in taking a step back to listen, to reflect, and to move forward with renewed intention. Your life is not a race, it's a rhythm. And sometimes the most powerful transformations begin with a single moment of clarity. Your natural ability to communicate is coming back into harmony, especially when you lead with authenticity. When you speak from the heart, others hear you more clearly, even if your words aren't perfect. Keep sharing your ideas, keep refining your vision, and don't be afraid to invite others into your process. The synergy of shared enthusiasm is what turns good ideas into great outcomes. And if you're embarking on something new, whether it's a fresh start, a major shift, or simply a different mindset, know this: you are supported. The energy is shifting in your favor, and you have every reason to trust yourself. So let me ask you, what conversation or decision has been weighing on your mind lately? Have you ever experienced a moment where following your gut led you exactly where you needed to be? Who in your life has quietly supported you, and how? Can you acknowledge that today? Feel free to share your experiences and reflections in the comments. Your story might offer someone else the clarity they're searching for. Remember, every moment of misunderstanding is also an opportunity for deeper connection. Today might challenge you to listen more carefully and speak more thoughtfully, but it also invites you to grow, to connect, and to choose what's right for you. Stay grounded, stay open, and trust your voice. It knows more than you think.